just a waste of resources. So, finally, welcome everybody to Pokemon Ranger Guardian Science. I am Girl. Okay. There we go. Tinification. The Oblivion region high in the sky. Oh, look at those tiny birds. So cute. Also, that took all of 45 minutes to fix. That is dramatic. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put in a little bit of extra time. I can't do that much extra time because tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day. I'm gonna try. Yeehaw! Just give up already! You really think you can get away? You just don't know when to give up. Leave lions alone. Who's that? Red goggles, a yellow scarf, and a capture stellar? You're a Pokemon Ranger! Your adversaries are using Pokemon to attack. Please capture the Pokemon in order to calm it down. It's actually very special. Because you have a really nice intro scene. The others were like, oh, you have to capture these because you're in a school or you're in Pokemon Ranger training. This one is, you are studying as a ranger. Let's see how this goes. Your browser has registered a new Pokemon. Note that it says browser and not style. Or like Ranger.com or whatever. It only was a page you captured our target got away. It's hard to believe someone could pull off a mid-air capture like that. You're something else. Oblivion is very peaceful. We don't need a ranger like you. That's how we dispose of unnecessary trash with a plasma cannon. How did that ranger manage to dodge? You're good, but let's see if you can handle a double team attack. Picking up strong energy reactions. Touch the screen to guide Staraptor and dodge enemy attacks. It isn't the smoothest, that's the problem. My plasma cannon battery's dead. Mine too. Scaring our target with wildfire might not have been the best idea. Guess we just have to ram her. Wait a second, let's make this fair fight. Oh no, there was more than one of them. The plasma cannons aren't working, rangers keep popping up. I hate to say it, but it looks like we have to retreat. Wait, there's one more on our side now too. Whoa. Well, it has color, so it must be a leader, of course. Our leader? They're Pokemon Rangers. I can see that. Obviously, this is the first time I've seen flying rangers though. Two area ranger bots putting on airs with the bright red goggles. And yellow scarves, what a joke. It's a weird joke, huh? Why are the leaders of a team that can't even handle a couple of brats? You there? You know the consequences of mouthing off like that? Or just a sport for a tough-talking brat like you, skydiving with no parachute. Uh-oh. Take that! What happened? Sacrificing themselves to save another, how bold. You should at least thank your partner for saving you, because now they're hurtling headfirst into the ocean. What? She saved me and now she's falling into the ocean? Oh my goodness. How Oblivious can you be, dude? Well, now you seem lucky. Maybe we should make you into our lucky charm. Why was he so freaking oblivious to that? Well... Good. Fun fact, the higher up you are, ocean water impact or water impact will still hurt your tongue. Oh, also we got a breathing mask, which is good, but yeah, the impact from, God knows how high we were, but above the clouds, falling onto the water, you would break all bones, so... well, what chicken game? Not quite. Capture style has come up. Urgent. Reattach the capture styler. The capture styler has come off. Urgent. Reattach the capture styler. Blank. Aww. I don't have anything set up for that. Hold on. Well, guess what? I have to set something new up for that. That's lovely. Well, let's try and figure that out. First of all, remove. And remove, yes. Add a source. Game capture. Window capture. Maybe capture audio would work? I don't know. Okay, 180. Nope. There we go, that will help. Okay, then I need to make this a lot smaller. Transform this with okay, how about I go in hundreds? Okay, how about this 170? Can go even more, okay. Well, this will take a little while again. So my problem right now is I can only guess where the right hand side border is. So 30? Okay, maybe like that. And like that. Okay. And now this needs to actually go behind the frame. Okay. Forgot that there was sideways play in this game, so that's screwing me over right now. So anyway, no! Don't get out of the maintenance. Don't get out of the transform. OBS is mocking me today, isn't it? Okay, well... let's see if window capture actually has audio. Okay, catch up with Pokemon when the gators will touch the screen twice to dive quickly. Okay. Answer, we don't have sound. Fine, I'm gonna capture it. I'm gonna copy the audio capture. No, we do have sound. That was a pain in the freaking... You guys know, but we got it. Okay, sometimes the controls aren't as smooth and I don't know why. I don't know if that's the game or not. Like if I go really fast, it sometimes doesn't. It worked with the capturing earlier, so I wonder if that's just how this screen works. I moved! Oh, finally. Okay, hold on. This wants me to do a lot of... wait. Wait. Config. Screen notation 0. We got it. Took a while, but we got it. I hope they don't have another full screen thing. That looks super pretty. This whole entire thing. Stylus reattached. Yeah, for sometimes, some reason it sometimes really relaxes with the input. I don't know why that is. Is there like a settings thing I've opened that accidentally does that? Let me close all the programs that I don't need right now, maybe that helps. Massive object approaching. I couldn't read what the other thing is. Nope, it sometimes stutters. Is my tablet okay? Danger, danger, extremely strong current. The current is... a submarine? Okay. Absolutely. Attention, ZZ Flyer Squad. Our target is Dolce Island. Commence attack now. Dolce? Right? Dolce. Alright, Pinchers, let's go. Dochi Island is uninhabited. We can do whatever we want and no one's there to see. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound good. It's Ukulele PJ! I love this guy. I love all the partner Pokemon you get. You two split up, capture them. Roger. Ding. Ding. Uh-oh. Not good, not good. Leave those cuties alone. Oh, come on. Oh, they protected. They protected. That's so cute. Uh-oh. Well, that's, like... Still, it's amazing that in such a short time we were able to pinch this many Pokemon. It's all thanks to these new control gauntlets they gave us. We couldn't find the Pokemon we were looking for, but that also means that Pokemon isn't here, which is valuable information too. Let's return to the base and have our leader tell us what a good job we've done. So that Flyer Squad retreat. Ukulele Peachy being all alone. Poor guy. And Pokemon Rangers? Yes, it's the same Hastings from the other games. Heard so much about you. I'm Professor Hastings, the Ranger Union's Chief of Technology. Are you familiar with my work? I need to answer that. I called you both because I have an extraordinary mission for you two. An extraordinary mission? I'm sure you have heard of this. There's an awful group of people who control Pokemon and take them from their homes. They're called Pokemon Pinchers. Up until recently, their members worked independently, but now these Pokemon Pinchers are starting to become a unified outfit. The question is why? Because they found the leader. In case, they're probably up to no good. I want you two to head for the Oblivion region, investigate their plans, and if necessary, stop them. Whoa, wait a minute. If you need an explanation of the Oblivion region, leave it to me. I'm Murph, and I'm in charge of PR here at the Union. Murph, we'll take care of the explanation, thank you very much. Please, Professor Hastings, don't take away any of my few remaining responsibilities. Poor guy. Well then, let me give you a brief explanation of the Oblivion region. In a sense, it's a place where the rest of the world has forgotten about. It's a carefree and peaceful paradise. You may be right that it is a peaceful paradise. That's however exactly what these pinchers may be after. The area is so peaceful that we only have one area ranger stationed there. It's the Oblivion region's motto, Oblivia, Islands of Ancient Ruins and Legends. Sounds like adventure, doesn't it? Well, the last time we went into ruins in the first Pokemon Ranger game, that didn't go well. Indeed, recently many archaeologists buffs has been visiting the islands. If I ever have the time, I would definitely like to visit, but... Now listen, you two. Maybe peaceful, but don't let your guard down. Now it's the second part of my explanation of the Oblivion region. There are 9 parts and all, so you make yourself comfortable, okay? That's enough. If you are that desperate for work, I'll think of something for you to do. Anyway, the mission is urgent. This mission. If you're going to give me a job, please give me something fun, okay? That's something you just need to look forward to. Our discussion has gone slightly off track, my young rangers. Depart immediately for the Oblivion region and cooperate with Pokemon and follow the Pokemon Pincher plans. Defend nature and peace for everyone. Yes, sir. Jing. Pose unlocked. Love that. So we're heading to the Islands of Oblivion. Yes, we are. Let me recalibrate my character because apparently me moving earlier has uncalibrated it quite a bit. The music is so fun. Current location X coordinate 055665, Y coordinate 355671. Seawater has penetrated the stylish voice nav chakra. Current location X coordinate 05 Y coordinate seawater penetrated the stylers. Well, that's not good, but it should be waterproof since we have a diving mask and all, but I guess not. Southern Beach, Dolce Island. This is Dolce Island in the Oblivion region. Recovering voice nav program. Please verify that you own the style by entering your name. Well... You correct, your name has been verified. Recovery is almost complete. If you want to use styler functions, please adjust the styler menu button on the lower right corner. For more information, please refer to the glossary in the styler menu. Well... The styler's communication functions cannot be recovered. Communication with Ben is currently impossible. Great. Current location X coordinate 055665, Y coordinate 355671. We are currently on Dolce Island in the Oblivion region. According to the data about this area, Dolce Island is uninhabited. The nearest inhabited island is Rainbow Island, which is north of Dolce Island across a narrow strait. Well then. Yeah, why does it sometimes not react and then skips? Is this my tablet? Hold on. Let me see if I can do something like that against that. Hope it's not my cable. Let me see if there's like a new update or something. Okay, this is the newest version, so that doesn't help. Let me see if my maybe that's the issue. Nope. What else could it be? Unplug the tablet completely. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna figure out if it's a cable or not later, but for now... Let's make myself work. Oh, whatever is. And let's get out a different tablet. And if that doesn't work, let's get a screenless display. I don't know if it's just my Huion tablet cable or maybe completely toast in general. Had it for many years. I know that for my Wacom tablet it is indeed just the cable that's broken, or mostly broken, but if I don't move it, it should usually work at least. Problem is it's one of the older Wacoms, so you cannot get the cable anymore because it has like a flat, weird flat cable. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Why is technology failing me so much recently? First my entire PC, now my tablet. Okay, let's see if I can plug this in without touching anything. The other way around, this way around. And there we go. My cable goes underneath my desk and stuff, so I have to first unplug one to get to the other, and then I have to change all the plugs, which is a lot because it's HDMI plugs, USB plugs, and then I have to find the pen, which is somewhere in my drawer. Yay! That is why I always set up my tablet beforehand, and I did, and it worked. I just didn't know that it was stuttering, so technically it didn't work. I really hope it's just a cable break or something, and I can get my Huion tablet back to work. I don't want to have to get a new one. I mean, to be fair, I bought this in 2016, so it's almost 10 years old, so if it's broken, it has lived a well-lived life. My Wacom is a bit older. It's like 14 or 15 years old. So why do I have to? Well, because when I wanted to draw with my newly acquired Wacom tablet at the time of me getting it, half the programs were like, oh, we don't support Wacom at all. So, if I didn't want to pay for really programs Wacom tablet used, then, you know, in the end I would have paid more for the programs. Got a great Amazon deal on Video later. It's like I could kind of get sketched of this with my other one, but not really. It was way too early for like programs like Twitter and even GIMP to work with these kind of tablets, and it messed up like a whole lot of stuff. So, responding? Okay, no. Yeah, this cable has a very wonky connection now after all those years. I traveled with it a lot with my Wacom, and I kind of over the years used it. It has a second screen and all that, so yeah, okay. Now to find the stylus, at least the tablet's on to cable manage this a little bit. The stylus should be, if I'm lucky, it's in here. In the Wacom case, it is. Good. Huion didn't come with a case, so it's in my thing, but don't tell me I don't have the Wacom. I don't have the Wacom driver. So I haven't used it yet with my new drivers and software. Which one was this one again? This one was the Cintiq 13 HD. Okay. Lift is a yellow vacuum, but for like personal use, I always love the Huions a bit more. I touched the cable and now it's black screen again. Lovely. Come on. Come back on. Come back up, will you? Hi. Okay. Okay, drivers and downloads for intake 13 HD. There you go. Driver, download and install. Hold on. I meant download load of total place, please, not in the game. Okay. Let's install the driver. But yeah, just to be like, where are they currently at with their syntax? Okay, you can still buy the 16. But they're also already at 24. They have a built-in adjustable stand. And a cable protection on the back so it doesn't break. Damn. I honestly don't love the setup of the newer Wacom tablets. Like, they're not my preferred style, that's why I love Huion a little bit more, but... Oh. It's halfway downloaded, it takes a little bit. They have scroll wheels now! Sorry. Just looking at tablets. They have scroll wheels now. I don't like that half of them don't have buttons anymore. And that's a beautiful tablet. Yeah, minus the canvas what? This Pro 13, and they're at 16 V2 now. I'm wondering if you can get cables. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, for 40 bucks I could get a cable. That's not too bad. Not for my Wacom, but for my Huion. I don't know if I should try that. I don't know if that's where the delay comes from. Okay, let's finally install it. Finally, yes. Open the driver. Let's install that. To be fair, like, whenever I touch the cable, it doesn't really change the input. I think the input, like, is actually from my tablet itself. Like, unlike my Wacom, where it's, literally more so from the cable or the plug. I don't think my Huion is gonna be safe by a new plug. Okay, question. Does it now work or do I have to actually restart? Let's get connecting to the Wacom Sim. I have to restart. Okay, well, both my tablets are toast. That's lovely. I'm gonna use my non-display tablet, which I got for writing at university. It was a cheaper one. It works though, hopefully it should work. I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to enjoy the game, and now I'm kind of being defeated. Only problem is I have to set up my screens differently since I don't have an extra screen. I want a screen right now. And for some reason my mouse cursor changed again. I don't know if you guys can see, but my mouse cursor is gone again. Why? If I click on OK in the screen choice for my pointer for my cursor, it has all the right settings. It just doesn't show up whenever I don't know. Is that a tablet thing? Maybe. Okay, well, at least this one works with generic USB-C. I think it's a Wacom, isn't it? I can't remember, is this a Wacom? It's a Wacom. It's a Wacom Intuos without screen. Which I guess I can deal with. Not. I don't want to have to buy. Why? What the? That is the most random point. Hearing me struggle while you draw Obama for a commission is a surreal experience for you. I'm confused, but okay. Okay, this works. It is a bit glitchy, but it works, because I have to work from my screen and it has a little bit of a delay. Dropped my other stylus. Well, I guess I have to soon get a tablet. Not like I have the money for that, since I spent 1,000-something bucks on my PC recently. But considering that both of my other ones suck, I think it's actually the port on my Wacom, to be fair, not just the cable, so... Huion with the delays and the input lag that like randomly happened. I think I had the same problem when I was on the my canvas on during the Zelda Creator Con. That's why I switched to my drawing tablet. Not to my PC drawing tablet, but to my tablet that I technically got for work, so but it is for drawings too. But yeah, can't connect that to my PC. Save machine has been placed here. Use the save machine to record your progress. Make sure to record your progress when you see the save machine. Well, thank you. I don't understand why the mouse cursor disappears randomly. Is that like a thing for tablets? I don't even see the dot symbol as options. This dot symbol is not an option, literally. Windows, what is broken with... Yeah, as soon as I click on something else. I don't know. Firmware settings, save state settings. Yes mode, general. That's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's actually get to it. I wanted this to be a smooth experience, but no. But yeah, I think it may be the program or something that has the cursor, so I don't know yet. And... it's fine. We're fine. Aw, hi Peachy. Oh, it's angry. Peachy looks like it's about to attack. Do you want to activate the capture tutorial? No. We don't need that. We are not a new ranger. So with this one, as soon as you captured them, it actually finishes the capture. So unlike with the other game where you could do extra circles to get more points, with this one you can't. Rosa has registered the new Pokemon. With the first game and stuff, you could do extra circles for extra points, for extra rank stuff. The capture conveyed your feelings of friendship to Pichu. Pichu is no longer dangerous. Pichu, you're okay. Hi there, old man. Hmm? Hey, you are the Pichu friends. Oh no, huh? Why those folk who showed up in these UFO-looking things anyhow? I was far away and I couldn't see very well. What were they doing chasing Pokemon around anyways? Huh? Well, what do we have here? Pokemon Ranger. Never seen you around these parts. What's your name? Ah, Vivi. Not a bad name. I'm Booker, the master shipbuilder from Rainbow Island across the way. This island doesn't have many places much higher than this, so if there was a tidal wave or something, there wouldn't be any place to run. So, to make sure I'm ready, I'm always building small boats. They're life rafts for the Pokemon I can't fly or swim. Oh, that's cute. So he's helping a Pokemon in case a large wave appears. Seems like the little ukulele picture taking a shine to you. I came up with the nickname Ukulele Peacher. The blue ukulele looks great on the Peacher, eh? This sort of Peacher's smile always makes me feel better when I'm worn out from a hard day of shipbuilding. So I threw together a ukulele with leftover wood. You can't really play, but every time electricity runs through it, the ukulele makes a little twang. It's a great toy for Peachy. So it's not an official ukulele, which is still very cute. Also, I just realized because the aspect ratio changed from my screen, because it's not a tablet screen anymore, my main screen is cutting off the... to click. Sorry. Yeah, I changed the aspect ratio completely. Let me move that in so you guys can still read the text. That's the problem switching between tablets and stuff. Always changes the ratios. Technology at its finest. Okay, there we go. That's better, isn't it? And the only other thing that is that the upper small screen isn't cut well anymore. Hello? Oh, great. Technology takes me to there. My OBS just almost crashed. Hope you guys can hear me fine though. Not what I meant to do. I meant to transform it. Okay. Not showing the top either. My PC apparently just hates me today. Okay, we are not crashing anymore. By the by, have you ever seen a UFO? When I was strolling on the beach of Rainbow Island, I saw a UFO flying above Dulce Island. I was worried about the Pokemon, so I hurried over on my boat. When I got here, a suspicious group was chasing around the Pokemon, and before I could even holler, they disappeared into the sky on their UFOs. Were they aliens? This Pichu was fine, but there's no sign of its other Pichu pals, or any of its other Pokemon friends. At least I guess can be now. They probably hid themselves somewhere. By the way, young ranger, is there no place to come? Want me to take you to Rainbow Island? I need to answer. To get to my boat, go north, then east. It's on a pier on the beach. Let's head that way first. Now, Pichu, why don't you let your hidden friends know that those bad folks are gone? You can use the sound from your ukulele to let them know. Say hello to your friends. Well, that's the problem. They're not just hiding, sadly. Oh yeah, this is much smoother. Hello there, friend. Beep beep, I'm a Marie. I am a Marie. There we go. Let's try and fill the Pokédex as much as we can. Your friend Pokemon has joined you. This player hide your friend Pokemon by touching your character. The Bulbasaur. At least it doesn't have the stupid divine whip thing that the ones from the other games have. Hello there. Boom. Well, we already have the answer to that problem. A small log is blocking the road. Get a Pokemon to help for target clear. Thank you for letting me deactivate the tutorial this game. Also, hi there. Well. Easy. Easy. I love that we are already on 1.5 hours in, and I'm still in like 10 minutes of the game. Nope, not him. You. It's more like we're cut up into tiny fragments. Firewatch up in time. Honestly, it would be so handy to have Pokemon for that. Let's be real. Teddy. Oops. So hard to gauge sometimes when you're looking at a screen and you've forgotten how, like, it takes a while for me to figure out whenever I use my non-screen tablet where on the screen I am. Like, it's kind of intuitive, but there's always that little bit of like spatial awareness that needs to come back, especially if I haven't used it for a while, so this will be interesting. Because the last few times I also always played on my tablets and not like this, but hey. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty view? Almost giving watercolor sketch style even though it's pixel. Oh, look at that. That's where we headed, Rainbow Island. I live on Coconut Village on that island. Rainbow Island boats, beautiful Pokemon filled with nature. Simple and honest folk and a magnificent wireless tower. On top of the mountain. That's wireless tower. So I love that he's just giving us a tourist information thing, essentially. Oh, hi. You're gonna give us lots of points, right? Okay. One thing I like about Melanie is that when you get out of the screen, it doesn't stop your input sometimes, which is good. Because some DS just cut it off. This one kind of works a bit better. Yay, new Pokemon! Thank you for the hydration routine. Hugely appreciate that. No, I'm befriending them, I'm not obliterating them. Also played Pokemon Ranger practically since I was very young. 4. This one's important. Played with an explanation. It's attached words in Oblivion Ancient's group meaning and pieces. Are written here. Amen. But yeah, you get decently fast when you play this for quite a few years. But my boat's gone. Uh-oh. Must have been in such a rush that I once forgot to tie my boat to the pier. Maybe a master shipbuilder, but I'm a tad rush and tend to do things like like this from time to time. Now I've done it. Can't get back to Rainbow Island now. Huh? I got it! Oh? You can just use the ship I started building. No need for the worry face. Even if it ain't finished, I could build it. It's still safer than other people's fishing boats. I need a favor though. Can you push that boat into the ocean? Usually I need about 5 strong backs to move it, but today all I got is you. You're a Pokemon Ranger, so you can figure something out, right? Well, guess what? We have an Ursaring helping us. Oh! Come here. There. Blubber. Blop, blop, blop. Okay. Yeah. One boat was moved by an enormous amount of power. Thank you, Ursaring. That's a Pokemon Ranger for you. Now we can go to Rainbow Island. Yeah, somebody should have maybe stood down there to make sure the boat doesn't float away once we push it to the ocean, but oh, there we go. But in some of the others you upgraded your stylus per ranger level and stuff. But in this one, you literally do that by capturing. Or in the first one I should say, because in the second one they also had capturing stuff. But differently a little bit. I love the variety in the ranger games, that they change up how they work a little bit every time. Like the basis stays the same, but how they work certainly is a little bit different. There we go, another level up. Let's go. Also from the beginning we can have 7 partners. Which is good, because in the other games you have like 1 or 2 and then a lot more. Done with that you need to do before leaving the island? Yes. Well then, no or long voyage shall begin. Well, actually, it's over in a flash. Just always been wanting to say that. Yeah, you really sound like a tourist guy sometimes. Oh, look, it's a Pichu. Ah. What's wrong, little Pichu? You can find your friends, which means that they aren't here anymore. Sure seems like Pichu wants to look for its friends and look this here Dolce Island. Okay, you get on board. Pichu's going to come with us to Rainbow Island. I love that they tried to make the ocean look 3D. This is actually really cool. It's a bit trippy because of the pixel, but really cool. I swear, the Pokemon Ranger games, like, they could have easily made the Switch a touchscreen with stylus. Like, people were still using the Wii U touchscreen a decent bit, and the DS touchscreen, where it was loved a lot. So why not make the, you know, the already tabletified console an actual tablet and have a stylus function? And then you can port other games, not just the Game Boy games, but also the DS games with touchscreen to them. And actually have great experience, but no. Pretty quick, wasn't it? Oh, this is right over there. Like, at least the first one had a touch option, and they had, like, people make this color. I forgot what the game was called, but with an actual stylus where you could actually draw on your Switch. But yeah. Welcome back, Booker. Oh, hello there, Roth. You're nice and dirty, full of energy as always, I see. You suspect this because stylus games didn't sell well, and so the stylus-based studio didn't see a profit incentive to make more. So that's the thing. The DS and 3DS were around quite a bit longer than most other, or a lot of other Nintendo consoles. And games like Nintendo's and certain Zelda games and stuff did actually sell decently well, and like half of them had stylus support. The thing is, they have something similar to stylus support. They have the mouse action now. For the, you know, like mouse actions and mouse movement is essentially like very similar to stylus. So, like, it doesn't make any sense. There's so many games that actually use the touchscreen in some kind of way to select things, to make things more immersive, that are still super well loved. So they added the mouse so you can interact with it in a very similar or like PC-like manner. Why not use the handheld function as a touch screen? Yes, you can technically not connect it to your TV anymore, but then you maybe, just maybe, could sell an accessory cable that you can plug directly into your TV or something without like the need of a dock. Or you can connect it to the dock in specific ways, something like that, but no. They just didn't wanna. They just didn't wanna. You're embarrassing me. That's a weird compliment, by the way. Who's that? Here's the VV Pokemon Ranger. Really? That Pokemon Ranger uniform seems kinda different. I've never seen a ranger with red goggles and yellow scarf before. The uniform does seem a little different. There's no doubt Vivi's a ranger though. The proof is that I saw the rolling run stuff with my own eyes. Rolling stuff around? You mean a capture? That's what it was. I sure wish I could see it. Huh? You shouldn't see Ukulele Pichu come to this island often. So he does visit once in a while. I'm going to tell everyone the rangers come to our village, because I think everyone's worried about this UFO stuff. Bye. Fine, more work for us. Well, it was our work before anyway, that's why we're here. Ruff is such a reliable boy. He can probably tell you lots about this island as well. But by the way, I bet you're tugged up from everything today. Why didn't you rest in my place for a bit? You come along now too, Petrie. I love ukulele, Petrie. It's the only reason why I really love Petrie is this ukulele guy. Like, it's cute, but... So much for us. Getting some rest. Welcome home, boss. Who's this person with you? Oh no, could it be disillusioned with being a ranger? This person has come to us to be your new apprentice. And moved by those words, you decided to take them in. If that's the case, I'm no longer needed, so to pack your bags and hit the road, right? Boss, how could you do that to me? Wow, this guy is, jumping to conclusions. Maybe he isn't doing any such things, and you don't have anything better to do than dream up lame and stories. Why don't you hurry and get your guests some tea? I'm so relieved to hear that. That's my apprenticeship builder, Nick. He's a hard worker, but he has a wild imagination, and he's always worrying about foolish things. Because of that, work gets interrupted all the time. By the way, what brings you to Oblivion? And when I met you in Dodgy Island, your clothes were soaked. What in the world happened? Yes, it's warm enough that it don't really matter, actually. Yes, tension. I see, so those UFO are the vehicles of the Pokemon Pinchers, a group that kidnaps Pokemon. That means they took Dodgy Island's Pokemon. What an unbelievable group of good-for-nothings. What I find worrying is the story about the other ranger. Oh no, could it be your partner's been caught by the bad guys and bound with a rope and... Oh my goodness. Nick, knock off that worthless daydreaming. Sorry. Baby, being separated from your partner and washing up here has probably made you a little unsure, but don't you worry none. I'm here and so is the energetic rock. And my apprentice Nick. You're not alone. And ukulele Peter can soothe you with its cheery music. Where's ukulele Peter? Well, you noticed really late. We got me a crabber. Did your mom catch you playing tricks again? No, that's not it. The UFOs are back. Saw them flying on after another. Really? Where were they heading? Toward Teakwood Forest. I went to see what's going on, but he hasn't come back. This is Ali we're talking about, and he's incredibly strong, so... Oh no, could it be? Perhaps he caught a UFO and was trying to crush it. Catching it was well and good, but maybe they ended up hitting him with a shrinking ray? And then... Dude, you should write books. Nick, knock off the pointless daydreams already. Maybe, I'm sorry to ask favors when you're all tuckered out, but could you go to Teakwood Forest and see what's going on? I come too, I'm worried about Arlie. He's big and strong, but I was surprised when I heard how old he was. He's really old. New mission. Protect Arlie, who went to investigate in Teakwood Forest from the Pokemon pictures. So we have a high quest giving now. Teakwood Forest is west of Coconut Village. By the way, Rolf, have you seen Ukulele Picture? I was worried about it early, so I ran right there. Wasn't looking around. Nice thing is we could take up partners from this island to the other, from the other island to this one. Krabby. It's Mr. Krabby. There we go. Doesn't really matter. But of course. Hold on, how was this? There we go. To release this guy. And this guy. Doesn't really matter, but I want like a couple type mixes. Stephanie, other Pokemon. Okay, we can go in this direction. It's a issue. Pihachirishu. Oops. Very hopsy. Very hopsy. There we go. Recharge is really nice. Some press. Hop, hop, hop. Yep, that's what it does. Very descriptive, the name, isn't it? Very cute. I'm only getting A ranks, not S ranks. Damn, I'm too slow for this. Also, one thing that is nice is these are recharging machines for your style. Which is really neat, because before that you had... yeah. Is your style energy low? If you touch that recharge machine, it would restart your style to full. That's what I mean. Because it's like, it's not everywhere, but it really helps. Because before that we had to go to the ranger bases and stuff to refuel. Or find Pokemon that could do that. Look at that. Isn't that a fun little symbol? We've seen it before, underwater. Just broken now. But I love this. I love that they made the houses 3D. And all that, it's so much fun. Also we have a monument here. Oh yeah, this is a fun little area that we're gonna go to later. Also the music is... Hey, wait a minute. Are you two going to Teakwood Forest? The Pokemon there were really frightened by all the commotion with the UFOs. Many Pokemon will run out the side of a person and won't try to stop you from going into the forest, but be careful. Well, thank you for warning me. At least you're not stopping us. Because I am clearly a pro ranger. There we go. Always run gay, never run gas. No, we don't need a bug. We don't need a bug type, but I want to register all of the ones that I count into my decks. Dakota. How that some of the English names are literally just the sounds or the descriptions of the Pokemon? Although this guy looks very bug-eyed, but kind of funny. Oh look! A new Pokemon. That's what you get. Uh-oh. Huh. These new control gauntlet things they gave us are really great. I have no idea how they work, but it's so easy to catch Pokemon with them. What are you doing talking to yourself and slacking off on guard duty? Get back to your post now. I still don't think we really need to have someone to watch. I'm going though. Those guys are Pokemon pinchers? Oh, they're really bad. Ranger, please protect the Pokemon from those bad guys. Cooperate with the friendly Pokemon, following you, and protect the Pokemon. Activate the Poke Assist tutorial. I don't need it. Yeah, I know. I know. Come on. Yes, the tutorial is too powerful. That means that it's weak. It's very interesting because in this game, unlike in the other games, they don't disappear. No Pokemon on the cover. Oof. To be fair, I can imagine that having Pokemon as your assist instead of like guide animals also works really great, probably. Especially if they can grab things differently and all that kind of stuff. Or like a psychic type that just could make things float towards you, or when you fall, like make you float so you don't hit on your head on something or something. Well, my... Oh, hello there, so much for they are scared and gonna run away from me. This Spinarak clearly didn't hear that brief. Hi there! Still an A. I think you get an S when you actually capture it with the help of another Pokemon, but that's like so annoying. Cut 2 we don't have, that's okay. Nothing but here. And you need this one. Ding. Thank you. Just for the XP. I wonder how things are going with the secret team in the cave. Who knows? Our job is just to guard this entrance. We shouldn't be thinking about anything else. Uh-oh. Hi, ukulele P2. Yes, what's with this thing? Got a ukulele on his back, like it could actually play. Seen him before? Got away from me recently. Could it be? Didn't it chase us here because it called its friends? The Pokemon even feel friendship? It's a little unbelievable, whatever. I'll let you see your friends, so just stand still and let me pet you. What's with that aggressive posture? Got a pretty nasty glare for being so cute. Come on, watch out, this little guy's serious. It looks like it's about to come charging at us. Don't worry, I have these control gauntlets. Boom. Beam. Avoidance. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Stop it! No, kids, would you just leave us alone here? Oh, a Pokemon Ranger? But I hear there was just one old Ranger in Oblivion. Well then, we just have to get rid of the extra one. Weasel, Krogam, charge! First double catch. I love how we just pose and let them charge at us. Binge's Pokemon type. Yes. Also, As long as you... Oops, that's the first time I took damage. As long as you actually don't wait too long, the bar stays filled up in this game. So you don't have to make... 10. That's B, that sucks. Sorry. I took damage. But yeah, you don't have to worry about letting go at some point when the attacks are too fierce. At least for a short while. Remember with the first game you have to make everything in one stroke. How embarrassing. That's too much. Dink. Nah. I'm not going for perfect scores here, forget about it. Pichu, are you okay? Pichu? I want to enjoy the game, not hate the game. You know what I mean? Hey, hello there. Pichu. You go and you go. Oh. Zubat. Got some Zubat PTSD from Diamond and Pearl. The stupid caves. X-Bud is a cool Pokemon too. Don't care about Golbat that much, oops. Are there any good Pokemon? Okay, yeah, I don't know if it will be useful. Let's see what typing you have. Copy. For real though, allergy's been crazy. I've been just taking non-stop allergy meds the last 2 days. And I know it's not just me, but... tackle too, that can be useful. Absolutely. Let's get rid of... let's get rid of Marie. I love my sheeps, but I only need one charge Pokemon right now. Tackle's much more useful. Unless we may need it soon. No! Fine, we are in. Okay. Could be all the smoke from the Americans. No. It's Magworth and which I'm really allergic against anyways, and then mold spores a lot in the air because of the humidity. So yeah, not good. I wonder what Pokemon that could be. Told you not to come in here. Ollie! You're okay! Huh? Ralph? Told you not to come in here, it's too dangerous. And what's this? Based on how you look, I bet you're a Pokemon Ranger. You didn't come back, and I was really worried. This ranger has to come to Oblivious. I asked for help to look for you together. I see. Sorry to get angry with you, but I'm okay. Being a lumberjack has made me very strong. Even though you're pretty old. Come on, Ralph. Actually, I came here because I wanted to see what these guys are up to. They seem to need something from the monument deep in this cave. Looks like they were only investigating the monument with a rather purple Pokemon lured away. Doesn't look like they're intended to harm the villagers right now. Hey, wait! I mean, why not? We have other time. Shoo away your seating rock. Junk. Oh, later. Nice to meet ya. Dude. That's how you get an S. 10 loop, match loop? I don't know. Match loop. Match capture means. Oh well. They need to be really fast. That's the answer. Either way. There they are. We got the emblem. What's it doing? You shouldn't interfere with people's work. Whoa, going to give me a shark, huh? I let ya. This is what you get. Bing. No, ukulele! Oh, I broke its ukulele. Oh, you're quite a villain. I do like them pineapples. Arrogant little Pokemon trying to get a piece of me. No good become of capturing you. Stop looking at me. Get out of here. Well... Can't be a Pokemon Ranger? What were those guards doing anyway? Hmm? Poor Pichu, because your ukulele broke. Aww. I'm sure these bad guys broke it. Well, whatever could you be talking about? Hey partner, get this Zizep player ready. Can I handle these brats on my own? Crania does give them a taste of heaven. Come at me, big guy. Ouch! Not him, you know. The opponent's the Pokemon Ranger. Well, I guess I got this revenge for being captured. Oh. Well, I got it. Definitely got hurt die. Chad. That's okay. A rank is okay. You were talking. Now that I think about it, there wasn't any real reason to fight. We've already got what we wanted. Yeah, right. So we're losers. Cheer up, Peachy. The ranger taught the bad guys to broke your ukulele a lesson. We had the emblem. There's no reason to hang around. Smell ill later, Ranger. Bunk. Yeah, watch it. Hey, watch where you're going. Did you forget? You're supposed to be luring Raikou away from here. Don't get mad at me, you ran into me. It seems like there was a commotion around the monument, so I came here to see what was going on. Which means Raikou is... Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, hit him. So in this game, the legendary Pokemon do appear quite a bit early. Wasn't it the legendary Pokemon Raikou just now? Can't believe we met Raikou. Was really lucky. Pichu's ukulele was broken. Wait, Pichu! Wonder where Pichu went. Well, to the only person that could repair its ukulele properly. Those disrespectful simpletons. I thought they were only investigating the monument. No, they've broken it. Hey, Ali, what was written on the monument anyway? Can't read it because it was written in letters from long ago, but I heard that something about Raikou was written on it. You think the writing has something to do with that story, Raikou and the Heroes of Oblivion? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. That's not something I would know. I'm sure it does. Heard about that legend from Booker. Vivi, thank you for driving off the pinchers. Thanks to you, Ali didn't have to overdo it chasing those dangerous bad guys. I already know what Rangers say at a time like this. That was an excellent mission. Clear, Ranger. I love that they kept like the basis of most of the music for that kind of stuff in the games. Congratulations on the mission clear. Clear missions give you Ranger points. You can use these for style modifications. Unfortunately, though, Stellar Modifications is currently unusable, but the system was destroyed by the shock of impact from falling. Well, and why don't we head back to Kokona Village? There should be another exit if you go around the corner ahead. Sunspurs. And a skunky. Oops. I took 2 loaves, so that's... I guess we got your looks already, so... Oh yeah, we already got one. I forgot that I might have captured one earlier. Hey, stop it! These things are annoying. There we go. Yeah, so bad. Well, we do need a crony on us. Of course we do. It's fine. I could have guessed that. Me blabbering about, well, we already have it in a book of this stuff. Also, I just realized, why did nobody tell me that the lower screen is literally... underneath the chat. There we go. That's way better. Yeah, this will get my timer to a bad space, but that's okay. Not bad. Bye, bye, bye. Gonna make some space so I don't have to always release Pokemon whenever. There we go. Yep. Hey. Eventually we can. Whoop. Absolutely, I wanna see. I've this medicine on you once, I never heal everything. Please take care of yourself. Thank you, Dr. Edward. Having you is a huge help to us. Dr. Edward, how have you been? Why, hello there, Ollie. You're looking as muscular as ever. I'm impressed that you keep training daily at your age. Huh? By the way, who's the young person with you? That's me, a Pokemon Ranger. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Edward. I take care of sick and injured villagers all over Oblivia. Someone around here not feeling well? I can still hardly believe it, even though I saw it with my own eyes, but the truth is the great Raikou was charging through the village. The last second I swiftly dodged Raikou's charge, but got the scrape. Stop spinning the lies, you were so surprised by Raikou's charge that his legs gave out, he only fell. More importantly, dear, when you saw the great Raikou was the hero of Oblivia riding it? Come on now, woman, does anyone take that old legend seriously? Oh no, you two, no need to argue. I'm just so happy that I had the chance to see the great Raikou. Deeply valley blocks the way, if you can cross it, go ahead, I say. The scary valley likes to brag, no one can cross my rocky crag. This nonsense beast the silly valley, for great Raikou's one bound. Hero on his back, just one bound. I sang that all the time when I was little because I wanted to meet Raikou. Oh, that's right, it looked like Raikou was chasing those UFOs. Raikou looked really agitated. Sorry to interrupt the fun, but I need to talk with Dr. Edward. Pizza strength are my strong point, but my back's been hurting recently. Could you take a look at it? That's traveling. Okay, I examine you. Thanks for your help, Pokemon Ranger. Ollie is really strong, but he's way older than you think, so... Oops, I said it again. Ollie, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Children, am I right? Huh? Do you think Ollie was mad? By the way, did anyone see Pichu with a broken ukulele on his back? Just saw the Pichu. It was running towards Booker's house. What, really? Worried about Pichu? You think it may be hurt? Let's go see. Nah, it will be fine. Booker's the one who built the ukulele, so it should be alright, right? Alright, yeah, I got it, so just calm down a little bit. I know, blah blah blah, looks like there's a person with a problem, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Yes, problem solving, quest and blah. Can I please get this? Okay. Oh, Vivi, been so worried about you. Okay, they broke Pikachu's ukulele. I see that. Peach been asking me to fix it. You can fix it, can't you? Oops, wrong voice. I'd love to fix it right away, but you need material with good straight grain to fix that ukulele. It's hard to find and only available on Dolce Island. I hid it in a tricky place. I can go to get it for you. Since everybody seems to be occupied. You should really be occupied helping me build boats, but I'll leave it to you, Nick. Materials I can fix the ukulele sit in a hollow tree trunk. I got it, but if I see that bad bunch of on Dolce Island and I get caught because of my bad luck and get boned with roads and a smidgen on the tight side. Another one of your daydreams, or should I say day nightmares, huh? Vivi, will you help him? Be too worried to send Nick alone. I'm sure he'll be just fine. Except that it's not a bad idea to go with Pokemon Ranger. Will you come with me? I guess we have to. Outside the houses up here, there's a fisherman there who is one of my boats. Ask him and to take you to Dolce Island. I'll be waiting with Pichu. Nothing, do I? It should be as easy as going there. Catch something, find the pieces and go back. So the tree trunk is like in this little alcove over here. Did I get this guy already? Okay. Or not. Was it up there somewhere? No, it was up back here somewhere, wasn't it? No? There it is. I was like, it must be around the middle here somewhere. There it is. The one up front, where Peter played in front. It must be the tree tank the Bob was talking about. Yes. I go get it, just wait and watch my back. There's a horrible trap inside the trunk, and the trap turns out to be some sticky old fluid. And I touched it out of curiosity with my toe despite my gut instinct. What am I doing? I started thinking negatively again. What's required here is not imagination, but the ability to jump. Here I go. How did you like my jump? Wasn't it something? Let's see, where's the material to fix the ukulele? Here it is, Ranger. I found it, huh? What am I feeling around my feet? What did I... There were Pokemon hiding in there, of course. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You just stepped on them. I mean, to be fair, makes sense that I would hide in there. They're just one capture, so... Max, look, 1. Yeah, glad I finally calmed down. Seems I stepped on them while they were taking a nap in the tree trunk. Sunken, sorry to disrupt your nap. Yeah, truly sorry. Dude was rude. That sure seemed like a hard adventure for me, but we got the material to fix the ukulele. If I carried it, it might take up my attention. And I may not talk much, which could cause tension between you and me. I certainly want to avoid that. Ranger, will you carry it for me? You obtained the material to fix the ukulele. Go back to the boss's house. I'm sure we'll see Peach's happy face. AKA you just wanted me to carry it because you're too lazy, dude? Making the ranger do all the work, then why did you even... I mean, besides the jumping and upsetting Pokemon, then why did you even come here? In the first place, we could have just gone it. Just cause trouble. For real. Nah, it's fine. It's trying his best. Ranger, did you see that? The wireless tower on Rainbow Island over there just flashed a couple of times. You see that over there? The building near the summit, you see it? That's the wireless tower on Mount Lato. Just saw something flashing around its antenna. Huh? There, did you see that? Are you paying attention? I wonder what that flashing is, and could it be that my boss angry because I'm still here and it climbed up the wireless tower antenna to give me a scolding with signals using a mirror or something? What am I doing? I started thinking negative again. That's a bad habit of mine. I can't go on endlessly, so please don't hesitate to stop me when it happens. Let's hurry and deliver the ukulele material. Please stop blabbering. I talk a lot too, but come on. I worry about a lot of things too, but this is to an extreme. For real, he's a funny guy though. We go back, absolutely. All aboard! All aboard! Okay. You arrived on Rainbow Island, be careful. Will be. You're back? Oops, that was Rolf, not him. That's okay. He handed over the material to fix the ukulele. Quest clear. Man, the music's so good. So nostalgic. 10 ranger points. Quests like this don't give as much as main quest, obviously, but they do give a decent bit. Blah blah blah, but that part of the system's currently modified, is broken. Hey Booker, can't you fix the styler just like the ukulele? I'm not good with computers and fancy electronic thingamabobs. Thank you for your hard work, y'all. Well then, let's fix this ukulele. Nick, would you like to give it a try? Is that okay? I'd love to do it. This will take a little while to repair. How about doing a patrol of the village? I can guide you around Kokona village. Oh, Ranger, perfect timing. There's something I would like you to see. Could you come to the plaza to the west of the village? I wanna move a Vivi, let's go have a look. Big John. Up. Now I've seen everything. The Stone of Time's glowing. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. Oh, good, the ranger's here. This suddenly started glowing a little while ago. What could it be causing it? Oh. It's probably a Pokemon, isn't it? Look at this, I love the full screen icons. Well, also casually our first legendary. Oops. Okay. Oops. No, I only got 9 moves, I wanted 10. Well, that's gonna be an awful score. The damage and actually is not bad, still. And away we whisk. Because of course. Huh? Hey, Celebi, are you making mischief again? Who's this person? You look very interesting. I've never seen clothes like that before. Wait, did you come here by the Celebi's time travel? Did you come from another time? I've heard of Celebi's time travel, but I never thought it was true. Celebi, why did you do that? You need to take this person back to the right time. Hold on, can you wait for a while? My name is Ravia. Yes, like Ravia from Zelda, just a different person. The sometimes mischievous one is called Celebi. It's my friend. By the way, what's your name? Where do you come from? What do you do? Do I ask too many questions? Ah, it's fine. Being curious, I would be curious too. So your name is Vivi, you take care of missions as a Pokemon Ranger? Don't have a clue what you're saying, but I think I can say this. You say you came from Kokona Village, where this place is Kokona Plaza. You may come from a different time, but I think we're standing at the same place as that village. Vivi, it scares me to think of knowing the future. Could you tell me more about Pokemon Rangers? Huh? Capture? Really? Can you get help from Pokemon just like the Temple Oracles? Are you sure? You become friends with Celebi? And can you tell Celebi to stop its mischief? We even brought you here for no reason, it seems. It should know better. We're right in front of our temples. That looks grim. But also, yeah, we saw the ruins. When you go through Teakwood first, there are several temples. These temples were built to honor a Pokemon called Arceus. Others temples are protected by the friendship between Pokemon and the Temple Oracles. I think it's Arceus. And not Arceus, I think it's Arceus. Oh well. Vivi, can you forgive Celebi for being mischievous? Celebi, you need to take Vivi back to the right time. Also, is it Celebi or Celebi? I've always said Celebi, that makes the most sense for me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we won't see each other again. Take care. Will we? Will we not? We don't know. Because things never happen per coincidence. Like celery, yeah, I think too. Celery like celery. Calorie doesn't sound right. Vivi! I was so surprised when that light suddenly started moving. I've no idea what just happened. I'm just so glad you're safe. Well, that's right. I bet Peach's ukulele is almost finished. Let's go back to Wicked House. To be fair, celery is kind of like a root vegetable inspired Pokemon, isn't it? I guess a couple sometimes argue no matter how much they love each other. See this old man and the old lady, and this house were the best couple in our village until something happened and they started arguing. I set up for a berry hunt as usual, and then something happened during the lunch I heard. Ranger, I know you must be busy, but could you help them make up? This quest is actually kind of funny. It's funny that they would argue about that, but I guess let's do that. You don't enjoy eating lunch with me? I never said anything of the sort. And why did you leave me while we were eating lunch? I don't know what you're talking about. It was you who left me before I knew it. I left you while you were eating lunch? How can you believe such nonsense? Huh? Oh, Ranger, how long have you been here? Since you're here, why don't you listen to my story? My lady and I were on a berry hunt near Rasp Cavern. I managed to pick up 20 of them, but he had only 8. Keep quiet, dear. Excuse us, let me continue. There's 28 berries were enough to make jam, so we decided to have lunch. Happened to be 2 rocks next to each other, so just the right size for both my dear and me. So we sat there and started having lunch. At the time it was halfway done, I wanted to tell her how good it was, but when I turned to her, she was sitting far away from me. Eating lunch all alone. Dear, you ain't eating with me that much. I was on the same rock the whole time. You noticed that we were slowly going away. Are you saying that my rock moved? How can I believe such nonsense? Huh? Ranger, have you got any thoughts? Well, let's figure that out. It's quite obvious what it was, right? How was it? Are you going to Raph's Cavern yourself? I see, you get some berries to give them as a gift for a chinchilla. That's not it? The mysterious moving rock? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure you'll do a good job. First, let's go to Raph's Cavern. Oh, before we do that, can we do a different quest while we do that? My Pihahise is not feeling well. Usually he's so full of energy, but it's acting funny. I like this ever since those suspicious people tried to take it. Maybe it's not feeling well because it can't discharge its energy, or the other way around. Well, we have one of our group, so... Huh? I wonder, would it be better if another Pihahise could search for it? Make it recharge, invigorated. Ranger, could you please bring me a Pihahise? Well... easier than anyone said. Because, fun fact, I still have one in my team. There we go. So cute. Yay! Yes, my Pihahise is energized. Thank you, you're so nice, Pihahise. Bye. Ranger, thank you so much. Keep an eye out for the suspicious people so I won't get scared again. That was an easy one, and an accident. And that I still had that in my team. But I guess that was a good accident. Okay. Hi, what do you want? No, it doesn't hurt. Not yet. I'm not nothing but a healthy man. Can't help acting strong in front of young people, but I'll be honest, my back hurts. There's a wood fence and teakwood forest thought it'd be nice to get rid of it so the Pokemon and villagers could go through the forest. Bit of sharp pain, and that's when I hurt my back. So I'd like to ask you a favor. Could you fix my back? And I bet you can't fix that. Ask the doctor to do that. But can you go to Teakford Forest and get rid of the wood fence? Well, that is a good question, because we don't have a Pokemon that can yet. And I don't think we've met one that can either. Let's see. Yeah, because it needs a cut too. Maybe we can find a Pokemon in here now that we've activated the quest account. And then maybe here. Sadly not. Okay. Maybe meet a cut Pokemon in. That's not what I meant to do. Browser. Oh, Zubat. That's true. Well, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some of these smaller quests and then save. I think I managed to catch up pretty well with time-wise. We only had a little bit more maintenance that I needed to do in between, so I think I'm pretty happy. But yeah, I'm gonna get a Zubat, get rid of the fence. I'm gonna solve the rock riddle. And then I'm gonna get the ukulele, and then I'm gonna save it for today. Meh. I'd love to have one more loop, but you can't even get 10 loops from these guys, so... Okay. So we got the Zubat, we've got 2 now. First let's figure out the rock thing. Wasn't it in front of? I thought I was blind, I thought it was in front of the thing. But I don't see the rock in front of... Does that mean it deactivates a quest when you... I wonder, does it deactivate a quest when you choose another one? New terrace cover. Okay. Okay, well. We need a water Pokemon there. Because I already gotten the thing. Let me get a water Pokemon. As I can't just go terrace cavern because it will not work. Did you manage to remove the wood fence? Huh? You're so great. I should have asked you to take care of it in the first place. Don't worry about my back. It will be okay. You sure? Back problems are painful. Get water Pokemon. Flying and cut, you're not gonna cut it. Bad fun, I know. Was it? I need a water Pokemon. I have to go all the way to the island. There we go. Water. I hope you don't have cut. Like most of the other Pokemon, I hope you actually have water. Come on. Hey, Tusk. I guess we have to go to a cave and hope that we don't have to go back to get a water Pokemon from the island. Damn it. At least we have a shortcut. Very nice shortcut. Program is psychic and not water, right? Let's crush. Wrong one. There's no water Pokemon in here either. Hey! If you panic, maybe run away from me and not run into me. Just a little tip, little guy. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Yes, see, we need a water type. That we, of course, cannot find here. I knew it, I tried, but I guess we have to go all the way back now. The thing is, I forgot about the quest, or else I would have used up the marrow. Because that would have been the Pokemon that could get to stomach. But you have to do that with the quest active, so... All aboard! All aboard! I love that animation, that's pretty cool. Where's the map? Here it is. I need to put somewhere in this area. Oops. Oh, that's okay. This is tedious running. At least we got to level up. And back we go. And after that, we're gonna pick up P2's ukulele. And then we're gonna save for today and see that I read out. It is very late and I have a very long day tomorrow. I essentially immediately need to go to bed after this. But I'm tired enough to do so. I guess that's a bonus. But yeah, I did so much overtime yesterday, which was a lot of fun, but... That's definitely did after, so let's try to not make it too much today. Although I could play this game for a couple more hours, I would love to, but again, I need to be responsible. Because I have police making me up tomorrow, so I'm gonna be out even longer than normal, and I'm usually up pretty decently long anyway, so. Let's go back and drop this guy off and explain to them what happened. And then let's get the ukulele. At least I think we've not done all of the quests that we could, so... No! Program! I have one rule: if I run into a Pokemon, and I did that the last 2 times too, but if I run into the Pokemon, I will have to capture it. And I'm not gonna get a good reading because I've injured my capture. A is fine, but still. Should not hum this because in my vaults there's not the background music show that doesn't show up except for on YouTube, but yeah. Also, apparently somebody's currently copyright claiming, I think it was Gruse's music. From Skyward Sword. So yeah. Hey Ranger! Huh? Could it be? So that Pokemon was the mysterious moving rock, I see. But that explains everything. What are you waiting for? Go explain to them. What do you bring that Pokemon for? Oh, I get it. He wasn't sitting on a real rock, right? Huh? Oh, I see. I was sitting not on a rock, but on a Pokemon and it looked like a rock. Then slowly moved away from my dearest. Dear, I'm sorry I doubted you. I feel bad for calling you hard-headed. Sorry. No need for an apology. Was indeed hard-headed. Whoa. It got us. Ranger, they are happy again, thanks to you. All's well that ends well. Well, time to get to ukulele, Peachy. Lots and lots of this. Welcome back, y'all. We just finished fixing the ukulele. Here you go, Peachy, your precious ukulele. I'm so happy for you, Peachy. Hey, Peachy, we fixed it thanks to Vivi and Nick's hard work. Be sure to thank them, okay? Bye, Vivi. What to do next? You're going after the Spinches or whatever they are, right? It's too bad you were separated from your partner, but there's one area ranger on this island. His name is Rand. You should go meet him as soon as possible. Come to think of it, Rand has a daughter who lost her tinker with machines. She might even be able to fix her style. Rand's house is to the east, past Lapras Beach and the forest. Anyway, see you later. See you later. What's the matter, Peachy? Looks like Peachy wants to go on an adventure with Vivi. Well then. Hello there, partner. Hi. What's on there, Vivi? Vivi, this just popped into my head, but let a ukulele Peachy might be thinking that if it works with you, may be able to save his friends. They have Pokemon Rangers have a partner Pokemon that always goes with them. How about taking Peachy along as your partner Pokemon 100%? Let's set it. Isn't that great, Peachy? Ding! If Before you set out on your adventure, I have something I want to teach you. You already know how Peach's ukulele reacts to Peach's electricity and plays music, right? The music this Peach plays mysteriously reaches the hearts of other Pokemon. In other words, it can help you with your captures. It works like this. Tutorial time again. Peach is often playing, so you never know when it will come to help you. It appears at the energy gauge when it's ready to help you. Yeah, like that. Like Peach and they come to the field to play ukulele. When the notes from his ukulele reach the Pokemon, Peach's feeling of friendship are conveyed to the Pokemon. Yeah, it can essentially help us capture. And then you can just make a circle. A capture should be easier when the two of you convey your feelings of friendship. That's about it for now. Can't capture the Pikachu. Peach's ukulele is now usable. This discussion was recorded in the glossary. For more information, please refer to the glossary in the styler menu. Miss you, but it's time to go. Don't cause Vivi any trouble now, okay? Okay, it's time for you to get going. Be sure to find Ukulele Peach's friends. Data has been saved, huh? Let's see who's right about. Again, don't be startled by random AL noises, but since I had to use my output, it means that any people that are talking on Twitch and stuff whenever I started or look into streams may talk, except for if I can click quickly, which I think I just managed. Rhythm Heaven Group. That sounds interesting. Let's read the tiger. Oh, that sounds like an interesting game, and it looks interesting too. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me. Hugely appreciate it. Despite the literally 50 minutes of maintenance I had to do today, because apparently OBS was not liking me, I'm glad we figured it out. Just sad that both my tablets are essentially toast right now, which sucks. Really sucks. I will see if I can figure out if I can make my Wacom at least work somehow. But I think both of them are past their lifetime. To be fair, 12 years is not bad. Especially considering that I traveled with them a lot and used them as a second screen and all that, so they've been through a decent bit. And like Qyon was fairly unknown to the time when I got it, I think. I only got like a discount because I think Jazza was advertising for them at the time. It was like the first time I heard of them. But yeah. I could figure things out so we can continue tomorrow, and on Thursday we can continue our little craft diorama of Oddish. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye everybody.